Really now? Who do those Akihabara freedom fighters think they are?
I wouldn't worry about them.
I didn't think they seemed like bad people or anything.
You say people, I say weirdos. Still, I seem mostly harmless.
Harmless? No, they're a huge problem. Didn't you hear what their boss said? That's our job. The nerve! I swear.
Master Asahi.
Moe, how are you feeling?
Oh, much better. But I can't shake the feeling that I've somehow caused you and your friend. And why are you and your friends watching over me?
Oh.
And I have this memory of going somewhere else, too. Somewhere that kind of resembled a shop, but...
Hey, what's going on here? Isn't she not supposed to remember all this?
Moe, would you mind telling us everything you remember?
Oh, certainly. I feel like but my memories of doing so were very hazy.
You remember more than I would have expected. I believe this is a type of after-image.
After-image?
Sometimes, after all is said and done, the deluser remembers bits and pieces of the experience.
Oh yeah, the audio guy remembered a little too, didn't he?
Yes, and that's about what you can expect out of a deluser. Barring rare cases like Ryu's, of course. Although pieces of the delusion are still present, they always fade and disappear with time.
So you think she's alright?
Could it be that you and your friends saved me from the world inside my dreams, Master Asahi?
That's a pretty loaded question. Let's call...
We did rescue you, but it still seems you're caught up in the delusion too.
Is there any...
Oh, no, we don't need anything.
The sentiment alone is thanks enough. We're very appreciative, Moe.
I'm not sure I can accept that. Someday, somehow. Please allow me to do something to make this up to you.
Oh, okay. We'll think of something and let you know.
All right. Thank you very much.
Moe!
Nana!
Let's go back home together, okay? The roads at night aren't safe for a lone girl. You might even get kidnapped.
Thank you for looking out, Nana. Whatever you all did for me today, I am most grateful. Until next time.
I guess that wraps up the maid delusion chapter of our story.
There's still one very important question left unanswered, though. Who was the man in the pink cape?
No, nuh-uh. Nope. You're not seriously suggesting we go search for him now, are you? We've done enough for one day. And I'm so tired, I feel like I might fall over and shatter into a million pieces and die.
Really now? You can be such a prima donna. Is how I'd respond to that if I weren't so exhausted myself.
It's been a long, complicated day. I'm pretty...
Let's pick this up tomorrow. Say, 1 o'clock again?
You including me in this too?
Of course I am. Did you forget you promised you'd join us in our quest?
No, I didn't forget. Because I never promised you a damn thing.
Just give it up, man. Even if you refuse, they'll just show up at your house and drag you out. Happened to me.
What?
Two o'clock, huh? Not the latest I've ever been. Huh?
You're late.
Hey, Yamato. Could it be you were looking...
Hell no.
Whatever you say.
That's what I'd like to know.
Good morning.
Well, this is quite a surprise.
What are you talking about? Right on.
Wait.
I planned for us to meet at 2 from the start. So I lied and told you it was 1 so you'd actually show up on time.
I was in...
Now that's just devious.
So you kept me waiting an extra hour for no...
Now that the gang's all here, let's get started, shall we?
Oh, Master Asahi.
Hey, Moe. What brings you all the way?
Looking for you and your friends, as a matter of fact.
Really? What do you need us?
On my way to the cafe this morning, I encountered a strange door. Then I remembered what happened yesterday and knew I had to find you.
So, the door jogged your memory then?
Not exactly. I still don't remember everything, but I know enough to say that things in Akihabara aren't right, so I wanted to come out and give you something as a token of my appreciation.
You seriously hunted us down just to thank us? I mean, we would have stopped in at your cafe sooner or later.
Well, you and your friends are busy destroying the delusion spreading through Akihabara, right?
What? That's exactly right.
So I thought there was no time to waste.
Look, there really isn't anything you have to do for us, you know.
It's nothing big. I just thought maybe I could show you around Akihabara.
Show us around?
At our cafe, we maids offer a tour guide service for tourists and those who might not be as familiar with the town. We show them the famous sights and most interesting lesser-known spots. So I thought I would extend the offer to you as a way of saying thanks. You're patrolling the town for clues, are you not? A little extra structure in your route could prove beneficial.
I appreciate your very gracious offer, but...
Miss Maid, I welcome your tour with Master Pinkun at your...
Not the time, Pinkun.
Oh, come on! If I'm gonna keep fighting...
He's got a point.
You have to encourage this?
I'm interested too. Besides, it gives me a chance to learn, and there are sure to be lots of places none of us know about. We should learn more for the good of our mission.
Either way's fine by me.
Fine. But only so we can look for new delusions that might have...
Mistress Saki, thank you so much. Shall we get started then? I can hardly wait to tour with all of you. And especially you, Master Pinkun.
Yeah, hee hee!
A clothes shop. Shall we take a look before moving on? Trading cards can make you stronger, so let's stock up. This shop sells PP parts. Shall we upgrade? Let's upgrade our PPs. It may help us in battle. It's a collectibles shop. Perhaps we can buy some trading cards here. Here, you can see the famous Radiola Kaikon Assembly Hall.
This is such a prominent building, but I can't say I've ever been inside.
Oh, please allow me to. Established in 1953, the Radiola Kaikon building is now a staple of the... Due to weathering and decay, it was closed for renovations in 2011. but reopened with renewed vigor in 2014. Originally, as its name would imply, it was a hub of stores selling parts for radios and other electronic devices. But now, in keeping with the changing times, it's full of stores that sell manga, figurines, trading cards, etc.
And they've all got pretty good selections, too. Uh-huh. Oh, nah. Just heard about it from my brother is all.
Well, your brother is quite correct. Every store is full to bursting with goods. There's nothing you can't find. A save point! Shall we take a... It's always good to save regularly, but mindfully. Here we have what's commonly known as Junk Street.
Oh, question. Why is it called that?
A very good question. I do, in fact. This street has shops selling PC parts and other electronic components, and in fact, it's famous for having shops with so much on offer that they have to display much of it outside. Not all of these products are new, however. Lots of them are actually scrap, or in other words, junk. Thus, over time, people came to refer to this as Junk Street.
Well, I certainly learned something new today. Thank you very much.
Oh, but Mistress Ryu, I'm not done yet. In recent years, Junk Street has seen more than just retail outlets, but an influx of restaurants as well. From kebabs to ramen and spit roasts to gelato, Junk Street now sells junk food in abundance as well.
You got the money, I got the goods. Step right up and take a look.
There are even junk people here.
Wait, it's you!
Huh. Yeah, that black marketer lady.
Good day to you, Mistress Shariko.
You know her?
Of course. Mistress Shariko is quite famous around here. To those in the know, at least.
I feel like a frickin' celebrity in this town.
Isn't that bad for business? Speaking of which, isn't it a little early and bright?
Oh, out here, I sling something a little different. What do you say? You want to get a hit of a quest or two?
Sorry, did you...
You got a listening problem? You feel like doing something for someone, you talk to me.
Don't know if you saw the shirt, but I'm really not looking for work.
A clothing store in Akihabara? That's rare! It's Mistress Shariko. Is she working now? My heart is beating out of my chest. Something is about to happen.
Come on down to the Office Lady Cafe, where every day is business casual. We're sure to suit all your needs.
Man, they've even got OL cafes now?
Oh, Asahi, don't tell me you're a good...
No, I'm not.
It's okay. You don't have to hide it. I'm a fan of cosplay myself, after all.
Whoa, hold the phone. You're a cosplayer?
Well, an aspiring one, I guess. I just like to look at the costume. Though, wait, wasn't there a cosplay shop right around here somewhere?
Cosplay shop, huh? Well, there might be one inside Soldier Zone.
Yeah, that's the one. Do you think I could run in?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Right then, off I go.
Porn.
I'm back.
You sure are. Did you find...
I did. Nothing but super cute ones, in fact. They It kind of inspired me, so I think I'm going to make one myself sometime soon.
Make one yourself?
That's right! The finest clothing is the clothing you make yourself. But first things first,
Cloth, huh? Can't say I ever really looked for any before. Do they sell that kind of stuff in Akiba?
Oh, I have a very specific cloth in mind, and I know right where to get it. I've been thinking about it for a while.
Well, that'll certainly save us some time.
Will you come with me?
I guess.
The Maid Delusionscape.
The... what?
A save point. Shall we take a break? A Delusionscape.
Mippity? Are you really planning to use cloth from Delusions?
It's economical.
Yeah, that...
We need to find those Delusions that use magic. I should be able to get what I need from...
Okay, so we're going to kill 5 monsters and loot their bodies then. Quite a...
A save point. Shall we take a break? A customer. Table for 4. Right this way, please.
All right, let's
Release
do
your
this.
inner delusion.
Eat
Now's your
this.
chance.
Eat this.
Still customers waiting to be served, but we can handle it.
Rest in peace.
Swelling from within you. Only one foe remains.
Mission
Down.
done. Eat this.
Meters filled to burst.
It's a customer. Please. There are 4 customers. Let's see them quickly
Handle
before they
this. Gotcha. To the ground. Inject it.
Now you've done it.
Rest in
First
peace.
customer down. Here we go.
Mission accomplished.
Serve them all. Few customers yet. Let's show them a warm welcome. And here we go. Loading time is now.
We did it!
Yup, that makes 5.
Look at all the super cute...
Yeah, it's...
Right? And what's more, we even got a little tougher in the process of gathering it.
killing 2 birds with 1
That's right. Being an idol isn't just about looks or talent.
Yeah, but if you keep on training like that to get all your clothes...
Hello, beefsteaks. I'm Akibas' swollest singer Mippity Mop, aka Ryu. Let's hippity hop straight to a diving elbow drop out of nowhere.
There's no telling what'll happen.
Huh?
Into the Delusionscape, then? Please be certain you're well prepared. It's a save point. Perhaps we should make use of it. A Delusionscape. Shall we enter? It's a save point. Perhaps we should make use of it. 2 customers. Perhaps they'd like a boot?
You're in for a world of hurt. Eat this! Gotcha! Go to hell! Eat this! Gotcha! Rest in
First
peace.
customer down, Master Yamato. Only 1 foe remains. Closing time is nigh. This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do? 2 customers. A couple, perhaps?
I can handle this on my own. Eat this, babe! Press!
Master Yamato, you've struck the enemy's weak point.
Give me a
This looks to be one tough customer. 4 customers. Make sure you don't get surrounded.
Gotcha!
You can release an emergency at any time. 2 customers remain. Let's go for the final mission. This looks to be one tough customer. Party of 4. What'll you have? We aim to
For a
serve.
world of hurt. Rest in peace.
Customer down, Master Yamato.
Mission
Only 1 foe
complete.
remains. Closing time is nigh. It's a customer. Please do ensure you're all... 2 customers. Perhaps they'd like a boot?
All right, let's do this. Check this.
Take this! Here we go!
Only 1 foe remains. Closing time is nigh. A customer has been spotted. There are 2 customers, but we have the element of
You're in for
surprise
a
on our
world of
side.
hurt. Eat this. Eat this.
Very strong, Mr. Usagi.
Let's bust them up.
A customer has been spotted. Shall we end? There are 2 customers, but we have the element of surprise on our
This
side.
on my own. Gotcha. Eat this.
Here we go!
Long road ahead.
You are fine! It's a door.
Gotcha.
Shall we enter it? It's a customer. Please do ensure you're all presentable. A customer has been spotted. Shall we enter? 3 customers? Right this way, please.
All right, let's touch it. Got it.
Customer down, Master Yamato. A customer has been... 2 customers? Hey, you didn't make any reservations.
Push it up.
Rude of them.
Healing light! Embrace! Healing light!
Rest in
Are you
peace.
certain you're not a maid yourself? This looks to be 2 customers. A couple, perhaps?
All right, let's do this. Bunny girl.
We're going to You got one.
Gotcha.
Customers. 2 customers. A couple, perhaps?
I can handle this on my own. Big press. Eat this.
I won't believe that attack is effective. It's a door. What wonders await us? We've been through this door already.
Eat this.
3 customers? Right this way, please.
You're in for a world of hurt. Big press. Here we go. Girl.
You're quite powerful. Only 1 foe remains. Closing time is Shall we return then? It is... It's a customer. We caught them by surprise, and there are only two.
I can handle
you
this.
can do it. Very strong, Master Asagi. We've been through this door already. A customer has been spotted. We caught them by surprise, and there are only two.
You're in for a world of hurt. Rest in
First
peace.
customer down, Master.
Mission.
Shall we return then? It is important to know. This looks to be one tough customer. We caught them by surprise, and there are only two.
Honey girl.
You can do it.
Rest in
Fine
peace.
form, Master Dumbstruck. A customer has been spotted. Welcome back, Masters. Your table for 3 awaits.
Handle this on my own. Eat this. Big breath. Hot.
Customer set. Let's show them a warm welcome.
Mission.
A delusion state. Shall we enter? Into the delusionscape then? Please be certain you're well prepared. It's a save point. Perhaps we should make use of it. A customer has been spotted. We caught them by surprise, and there are only two.
All right,
You can
let's
do it.
this. Pushing up.
Answer the still a long road ahead. Find your mark.
A customer has been spotted. Welcome back, Masters. Your table for 3 awaits.
Here we go.
Very strong, Master Asagi. Only one foe remains.
Rest
Your
up.
turn is now. Shall we return then? It is It's a save point. Perhaps we should make use of it. A save point. Shall we take a break? Into the delusionscape then? Please be certain you're well prepared. Trading cards can make you stronger, so let's stock up. A save point. Shall we take a break? If you're going to buy items, do be certain to spend wisely. A clothing store in Akihabara? That's rare! Mr. Shatako, I'll never quite get used to that outfit. It's a save point. Perhaps we should make use of it. And here we have the famous electronics superstore, Tonoden.
I've heard of it before, but this is the closest to it I've ever been.
You might not know the store very well, but you simply must be familiar with its...
I'm afraid I'm not. How does it go?
Allow me to sing it for you, if I may. Tonoden, pay less yen, the future's here, we hold tech dear, is about how it goes.
Woo! Clap, clap, clap!
Well, I do think I recognize it now.
If you've heard it once, it will linger in your brain forever. It's like a magic jingle, a relic from a time when Akihabara was a consumer electronics hate.
It's always good to save regularly, but mindfully.
Hey, Moe, can you tell us a bit more about this place?
Certainly. What would you like to know?
Well, I've always kind of wondered what it is. It feels very un-Akihabara.
It's called UBX. It was created as part of the redevelopment of Akihabara in 2006. It's all offices from the 5th floor up, though, so it does clash a little with the usual image of Akihabara. But it does have an event hall as well, where you'll find everything from business conferences to anime meetup.
Lots of restaurants, too, making it a pretty handy spot for a lunch break.
That's right! You can find anything from reasonably priced udon to yakiniku to okonomiyaki here. It's a great lineup.
My personal recommendation goes to their 500 yen meals. They come with all-you-can-eat egg rice bowls and every...
Huh. I guess I learned something today, too.
What am I, chopped liver?
Now then, I think that should about do it for the Akihabara tour. For now.
For now?
Well, I was hoping you'd let me come with you, if it's not too much trouble.
What? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd be glad to have you along, but what about work? Will the cafe survive without you?
It'll be fine.
I wasn't at...
Dingus.
Nana's tending the cafe, so it should be all right. Besides which, I can't just ignore things the way they are.
For realsies?
We appreciate the sentiment, Moe, but we don't want to ask you to skip work and ruin your perfect record for us.
Not at all. Mr. Saki, you and your entourage here are my personal saviors.
Moe, I want to be just like you when I grow up.
I guess that's a hearty welcome aboard.
No, the pleasure's all...
So, since we've been walking around all day...
We're not going home.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But I am glad we walked around as much as we did. It helped us glean some valuable clues.
Are you kidding? We didn't glean anything but some helpful Akiba trivia.
You're right. We didn't find any delusions. What we found, the reason Akihabara is caught in this time loop.
What? You figured it out? That's wonderful.
It's related to the history of Akihabara and the town's current state.
What do you mean by...
Akihabara has changed its form from one generation to the next. It's been the radio town, the electric town, and now even the idle town and the maid town. But every time it changed, various forms of delusion would fill each corner of Akihabara.
I see where you're going with this. There was once a time when Akihabara was all about audio, too.
When the town changes, though, it changes fast. And the old Akihabara is simply left behind, which leaves those who were caught up in the old Akihabara trapped in delusions of the past. And with every new change, their number kept increasing. And now Akihabara itself has been left behind. Unable to move into the future, it simply began to repeat the past.
I see, and that would explain all the delusions, too.
Humans carry the past along with them. We're always looking at old memories through rose-colored glasses.
So the people who love all the old Akihabaras are deluding themselves about how much better things used to be. And they want the town to stop changing so badly that they've blocked its future from even happening anymore.
And so this Sunday will keep restarting. The same day repeated forever and ever. Or at least that's my unfounded theory. I have no proof aside from the fact that Akihabara is a hotbed for delusions.
Yeah, so that's great, but...
It means that if we can nullify every single delusion encroaching upon...
Oh, well that's an easy enough concept to grasp.
Not to poke holes in your airtight theory, if Akihabara is repeating due to a change overload, shouldn't this have happened a long time ago? And how can a bunch of deluded losers in Akihabara cause the entire world?
That's the big question. It is hard to imagine how and why Akihabara would be able to affect the entire world to be...
But still, I think you're right.
And if it has...
We need to go back to the one remaining delusion in Akihabara. If we get through that, everything might finally be resolved.
I had a feeling you were gonna say that.
It's always good to save regularly, but mindfully.
Into the delusionscape, then? Please be certain you're well prepared.
Get your kebabs right here! Crazy cheap! Crazy delicious! You'd be crazy not to!
Oh, no thanks.
Hey, Asahi. What's up with all the kebab stands in Akihabara?
Now that you mention it, that's a good question. I've never really thought about it, but it is...
Well, I've thought about it enough for the both of us, and it's made me hungry.
I think you're just always hungry.
But still, food does sound kind of...
You too, huh? Alright, how about we just grab some of those...
You're such...
Huh? But you said you were...
Yes, I am hungry, but not for kebabs. What do you say we go get something sweet? Sweet and bad for you.
Ooh, I like bad for you sweets too.
From time to time...
I'm good with anything
I don't know. Junk food is a scam. It tastes good, but you leave just as hungry as when you came, so you...
Classic guy response. Or maybe...
It's a maiden thing.
You're right. I wouldn't.
Anyway, where's a good place to go for something...
Well, let's see. How about crepes? Would that please your...
Oh, yes!
Good. Juan Quixote on Main Street should have you covered.
It's a collectible shop. Perhaps we can buy some trading cards here. It's a save point. Perhaps we should make use of it. Into the delusionscape, then? Please be certain you're well prepared. It's a very general store with...
Here we are.
Ooh, these look amazing.
Maybe too...
Weren't you in this for the sweet...
The stomach wants what it wants, okay? What are you...
Apple cinnamon creme with...
Guess the influence of a maiden's heart?
Voila! Here you are! Bon appetit.
Don't mind if I do.
God, this is overbearingly sweet.
Well, mine was delicious.
You're already done. Well, how was it? Were the hearts and stomachs of you beautiful?
I mean, it was good, but maybe I wasn't actually feeling crepes after all?
What? Man, you are fickle. Ice cream, huh?
Yeah, nothing beats a cold cone outside the Horace building after class. Great way to unwind.
Somehow I'm craving it now too.
I don't think I understand your maidenly...
You know what you have.
Yeah. Let's head to Etri by the station's Electric Town exit.
Sounds good to me. Forward march.
should make use of it.
So this is the place, huh? Rio and I will be right back with the good.
Ice cream?
What the? Hey, you didn't ask me what I want. You're not even planning to buy me any, are you?
The strawberry soft serve is really
Oh, whew. You actually did get one for me, but your choice of flavors is a little odd. Vanilla?
Yeah, I know. It's not as sweet. But I just kind of had a nostalgia attack. I used to eat this after school all the time.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that before. A cold cone outside the Horace building after...
Did I say that?
Did you eat ice cream every single day?
What? No, of course not. I mean, I did have it a lot, but it was always after sports meets and stuff.
Oh, what sport did you play?
I was the city rep for track and field. That was more than a year ago, though.
I'm actually really curious to hear all about your high school days, Saki.
That's not a particularly interesting tale. I wore the same clothes and went to the same school as everybody else. I was the go-to pinch hitter during athletic festivals, though. So I wound up participating in a dozen or so, and whenever there was a cultural festival, I'd make Western-style clothes. Even did some fashion show. Ah, the good old days.
Wow, that sounds like every schoolgirl trope ever. I somehow would have expected something a lot...
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
It means you're an odd ducks.
I wish I could have seen you in your school uniform.
Those were fun times, but I was a little too popular, you know? Things were always crazy around Valentine's Day.
That's totally a lie.
No, I'm serious. The thing is...
What?
Saki went to an all-girls high school.
Pinkoon?
Yeah!
Wait, so you're saying you got Valentine's?
Well...
It's okay, Saki. I totally get it.
It's always good to save regularly, but mindfully. Into the Delusionscape, then? Please be...
Huh. This one's really different from the last one, that's for sure.
It's like something out of an anime.
I'm not really an anime guy.
How old is your brother?
I want to say he's,
Wow, just about the same as mine.
25, huh? He must know a lot of older...
I guess.
Focus up now. We have to get to the deepest...
I wish I could.
The guy in the hood? Gotcha!
It's a customer. There are 3 customers. We got the drop on them, but do be careful.
Eat this! Take this!
Take this!
This is Akibas!
And you want to go like this. Closing time is now. It's a customer. Please do ensure. Welcome back, Masters. Your table for 3 awaits.
Leave it to me. Turn! Hot! Hot! Not so fast! Yamato!
Rest in peace, girl! This
Closing time is now. Here we go. Fires. A customer. Welcome back, Masters. Your table for 3 awaits.
Tachibana!
Not too late! Hot! Run him through! Yamato!
Rest in peace.
It's a door. Shall we enter it? This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do? looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do? A customer has been spotted. 4 customers, no reservations.
I can handle it.
This big press!
Here we go!
Early girl!
Here we go!
Only one foe remains. That's time to stop. It's a customer. Please do ensure you're all presentable. It's a customer. 3 uninvited customers. They could have
Push it up.
Answer the call. Bring it!
Check this!
Here we go!
Wow, you're all in perfect
Eat this!
Mission accomplished.
2 customers left. Let's give them a warm welcome. Only one foe remains.
Here we go! Take this! It's
So,
over!
the second satisfied customer, Mr. Saki. It's a door. What wonders await us? A save point. Shall we take a break?
Hey, is that the...
Pretty suspicious, right? And looks real strong, too. And here we are, all low level and without any MacGuffin orbs.
Well, I, for one, have had enough backing down. Today... Long time no see.
Ye who seek the ancients,
I'm afraid it's going to have to be, because we're getting through whether you step aside or not.
to what end doth ye seek the ancient scar?
So, any of you have any idea what this...
Could the time be upon us?
Huh? What time?
Yamato, you know...
Can't say I do.
Art thou prepared to initiate?
Are you saying you'll step aside? Make way for Master...
Thou who dost possess the right hand of God, capable of composing the...
Composing the...
That means we'll finally be able to...
Afraid not. Your time.
Yoo-hoo!
The Akihabara Freedom.
Can't say I did.
We got here first. If anything, you're the ones getting in our way. Back down.
Jeez, I let you get away last time.
Really? Was that before or after you were knocked unconscious?
And here I was, about to hold back again.
Same here.
Nah, Akari.
Hmm?
Fighting these losers ain't gonna be a thing.
Here he comes.
I swear in the name of the Akihabara Freedom Fighters that I will defeat you. Girl. Go to hell. On we go.
Mr. Saki, I don't believe I
Go to hell. Don't you worry. I'll make sure we take real good care of you.
You can release an imagine field and
Still a long road ahead.
You guys cheated.
Boss! Hang in there! Come on! You've got another round in you! I know you do!
You're all talk, aren't you?
To be fair, it was 4-on-1. You actually did...
Guess we're out of options. Akari?
But we never ran away. When the piece of Akibas on the...
Except for times like now. This here's a strategic withdrawal. But know this! This is the last...
Even?
For dragging me out of that delusion.
What the boss is trying to say is...
Akari! Stop saying stuff that takes away all my mysterious allure. Next time I see y'all, I'm gonna... So...
Vola!
They're gone.
Gone.
Adios.
Out of sight. Out of fight!
So, wait, are they good guys or bad guys?
Doesn't matter to me. As long as they're in my way.
World composer, answer mine question. Willst thou lay hands upon the Willst thou call upon the impulses of old?
Why don't you tell me what this ancient scar is before...
The time is not yet right then. Depart now.
Yamato! Play along.
What the hell do you want me to say?
Hast thou forgotten the verdant spring?
Eternity for...
Ha! I knew...
I don't! I really, really don't! None of this makes any sense to me.
Thus, the time is not right.
May I ask...
What dost thou wish to ask of he who observed?
What is the eighth deadly sin?
Who has branded disinterest a sin? 'Tis...
Yamato, are you sure you don't understand what's going...
No! I have no...
Hey, Yamato!
Hold up!
Saki, we need to chase...
Friend, thou canst hear it as well, no?
Yamato! What part of hold up do you...
What happened back... Of course it does.
How many times do I have to But
what?
But... nothing.
Well, a strange man certainly is...
I don't think Yamato wants to either.
Do you really not...
Well, I think we've made about as much...
Yamato, will you come back and join...
Yeah.
See you then. Same time and place.
We'll just...
Trading cards can make you stronger, so let's stock up. A save point. Shall we take a break?
Nyan Dreamin' is now open for business.
Oh, yeah. Guess it makes sense that this place has been so...
Even the mysterious...
What? Hey, you just said Pink Cape's been here. What can you tell...
No, I'm sorry.
What?
The Pink Cape's so famous lately. I thought I could use his name to...
Famous where? Where do you even hear...
From the other girls at the cafe.
Then yeah.
Just rumors and sightings. People have seen him all over Akiba.
Guess we've got an urban
Did he...
Oh, no, nothing at all.
Yeah?
Yeah, something's up. I should try to...
It's a collectible shop. Perhaps we can buy some treats?
Hey, yo, Yamato home.
Huh?
Hey, man, didn't think you'd still be in Akiba. What were you staring?
I wasn't... Now, if you'll excuse me...
You have some business at Game Mars or something?
It's a save point. Perhaps we should make use of it.
Yamato, hey! Aha! Keeping an eye on the monitors, eh?
Ah,
What are you so surprised for? You
hell no. Not my stuff.
Man, dude, never miss...
A delusionscape. Shall we enter?
I'm not saying this to sound cool or anything, but I actually just saw him.
You did? Where?
It was either on the side streets or... I can't remember exactly, but I do remember his super eye-catching cape.
Is there anything else you can tell me?
Not really. Other than the cape, I didn't...
That figure.
Sorry.
No, I really appreciate...
A save point. Shall we take a break? A delusionscape. Shall we enter?
Man wearing a pink cape.
What sort of...
Well, I only started hearing them lately, but they're all about some little punk tooling around.
Punk? As in...
Huh, hell if I know. Don't think anyone's been...
So nobody's seen...
Not as far...
I see.
A clothing store in Akihabara? Hey, you.
Oh, you're the girl from yesterday.
Have you remembered who I am yet?
No,
Asahi, you're so heartless. And after all our fooling around, are nights too numerous and torrid to speak of here?
Whoa, hey, I think that's something I'd remember pretty clear. Come on, why don't you just tell me who you are?
No way. Until you remember on your own, my lips are sealed. I want you to make sure you remember every last detail. If you don't...
All right already. Wait, This means you...
I even remember what you wrote when you graduated. You said your dream was to be a baseball player.
God, how do you remember that of all things? But that's beside the point.
Weird things are happening all around us, and nobody...
Are you?
Hmm?
Oh, no.
Hey, Asahi. Do you want to know the real secret to men and...
what?
Sharing secrets.
Wait, what? How...
Hey now, I know what you're thinking, and you can just stop right there, bub. That is...
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't be.
But meeting here, talking like this, you can't tell another single soul a thing about it.
You really shouldn't tease feisty young boys like that, you know.
Thanks. We'll do it just like this, right out of the blue. That way we both have something to look forward to. Though if today keeps repeating, we'll never be able to promise to see each other tomorrow.
That's one way to put...
Anyway, I should be heading home now. See you later, Asahi. Make sure to remember, you said you're going to make sure to remember me before...
I'll...
Bye-bye!
She wants me to keep our meeting a secret? What an odd...
Perhaps we should make use of it. It's a collectible shop.
If it isn't Yamato.
Huh? Asai? I thought the same of you.
I live here. But anyway, I heard something that bugged me, so I decided to do some sleuth. But what have you been up to? Between spying on Game Mars and staring at monitors, and what are you doing now? Here to buy some trade?
Not at all. Our paths just keep crossing. Not anyway.
What are you two doing?
Asahi? Yamato?
Well, this is a surprise.
Just running
at Game Mars and...
Look, I already told you.
So a chance encounter then.
Ouch. I heard about some sightings of the guy in the pink cape.
Whoa! Us too!
That's right. It's too much of a mystery to resist, I suppose.
Even if we did spend half our time eating cake at a cafe.
I didn't know you went to cafe.
What? Of course I do. It was an excellent use of our time, too. We heard a number of rumors about our pink man, and the cake was delicious.
Oh? Spill. What'd you hear?
Our only consistent piece of testimony seemed to be that he...
Tall? That's weird. I heard he was a little punk.
That's the exact opposite. But what does it all mean?
Hey, sorry to interrupt your little love-in, but we're done for the day, right?
Hold your horses, cowboy. We're all back together and chasing...
My, that's a surprisingly proactive...
I just can't shake this feeling that something bad's about to happen.
You and Moe are pretty close.
Bully for you.
Hey, just wait.
No, Asahi, we're done for...
Huh. That's a surprise.
I am, but it's been a long day.
Nice work today.
Right back at ya.
Guess I'll head home then, too.
No, you...
Huh? What?
Any minute now.
Saki! You were right! He went straight for the Delusionscape!
Thank you, Pinkun. Come on, we need to go after him.
Time to move out.
Move out?
We're tailing Yamato. You saw it too.
Saw what?
Whenever he's standing in front of an anime-related shop, he gets all prickly with energy.
It only makes sense that he and the Chuny delusion are connected.
Oh, yeah, that does make sense.
That's right. And now, we're going to chase him down.
But why does he want to go there alone?
That's what I plan to find out.
It's always good to save regularly, but mindfully.
Hey, he went in.
Then my hunch was right on the mark.
Do you think Yamato is the deluser behind?
Too soon to say. All we know for sure is...
But no matter what that connection is, it's dangerous to go in a
delusionscape. Shall we enter? Three customers, so we get to make the greeting.
We'll not lose.
So let's say hi. Asari!
Tiffany!
Here we come, Rio!
Customers remain. Let's go home.
Here we come, Rio!
Our second satisfied customer, Mr. Saki. It's a door. What wonders await?
There he is!
Damn these.
I swear.
Guess it's time for us to switch.
Yeah, it's only...
Damn it. I haven't come this.
Taking on enemies like this all by your...
Huh? What are you doing?
We found...
Answer me.
Monsters first, answers later.
There are three customers. We got the drop on.
Ready for this? Take this! Take this! Yeah! Rio!
Rest in pieces.
Phew.
We really do fight our best when we fight.
We know you're hiding something from us, Yamato. No matter what it is, though, it's not worth you throwing your life away to...
Well, thank...
If you really want to thank us, why don't you spill the beans on what you're doing here all alone? This is your
So you're still not willing to talk?
I did know that guy.
Which guy?
The hooded man. Kyoya Izanagi.
That stuff about the ancient scar and...
No, not that.
Things you'd prefer not to discuss. Very well. That's fine for now. So I take it you came here to ascertain his choice.
Something like that.
All right. Let's...
Huh?
We're going with you.
We'll all go meet with Kyoya.
What is it?
It's not...
Then what are we waiting?
Customer, please do ensure you're all presentable. It's a customer. Please do ensure you're all presentable. It's a customer. Please do ensure... 3 uninvited customers. They could have at least called ahead.
Help! Hi! Yeah! Hi!
all remains. Return to A customer has been spotted. Welcome back, Masters. Your table for 3 awaits.
Leave it to Dr. West! Turn!
Very strong, Mr. Asagi.
Run him down!
Final customer. Let's show them our dedication to service.
Dr. West!
Rest in peace.
Customer has been spotted. Shall we engage? It's a customer. Please do ensure you're all presentable. It's a door. What wonders await us? It's always good to save regularly, but mindfully.
And there he is.
Hey.
As anticipated, hast thou determined?
Actually, I just want to know who you are.
I am the observer of all.
In that case, the legendary far-off land of green, Anastasia.
The scriptures doth tell of a great calamity brought about by the 7 deadly sins.
And when the eternity fragment is held, the 8th sin awakens.
The destruction that follows shall serve as prologue to the world's rebirth.
But then what of the world? Will it be bathed in cold light?
That depends on what the creatures of this earth desire. Universal peace or distended revolution.
Who shall be judged king? And who shall take the mantle of God?
Shall judgment even suffice? Or shall judgment itself be judged irrelevant in the new order?
Whatever avarice remains on earth shall determine if this is the end or a new beginning.
Only thou canst choose. 'Tis to be the beacon signaling the remaking of the world.
Okay, anyone have any idea what the heck these two are talking?
Not even the slightest.
Composer, thou shalt hear whence thou touchest the ancient scar. Thou must decide what thou wishest from the verdant impulses of old.
I choose an end.
Thy awakening is not yet complete, 'twould seem. Yet know this, composer. To reign within these depths doth require...
I am aware, but I'll put an end to it.
Very well. Thou mayst proceed. Lay thy hands upon the ancient scar, and with...
But, of course...
Well, whatever just happened, it looks like we can get through.
Yeah, but what did just happen?
I'm not sure. Whatever it was something of consequence.
Yamato, who or what are you?
Just shut up already. I am who I am, and that's nobody special. But if you want to nullify this delusion, then I suggest you get moving.
Hey, wait up!
We should follow him, Asahi.
Sure, oh.
May thy journey be guided by a warm light.
a door. Shall we enter it? This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do? Yeah! Oh. There are 2 customers, but we have the element of surprise on our side. Here we go. Mr. Green, you've discerned the enemy's flight. You're quite powerful, aren't you? Only one here we go. Right down. No chance. Customer has been spotted. Shall we? Table for 4. Right this way, please. I'll do my very best. Release your inner delusion. Now's your chance. Here we go. Why do you think you're hang now? It's your left.
Go to hell! What the hell, hot?
Here we go!
It's over!
True strength unlocked.
I believe I just saw something sparkle from this direction. This looks to be one tough customer. That's a lot of customers, but at least they can see.
Here we go!
Master Yellow, you've struck the enemy's weak point. Continue to try. There are still customers waiting. We can handle them. It's a customer. Party of 4, what'll you have? We aim to
Leave it to me like this! Turn! Go too slow! That was
a customer. Party of 4, what'll you have? We aim to
Leave it to me! Go too slow! Quick split! Embers in!
Still a long road ahead.
It's a customer. Yeah, please. That's a lot of customers, but at least they haven't seen each other.
Press! To the ground!
Rest in peace. Get up. There's still customers. Here we go. It's the we can handle that. I believe there may be treasure nearby. That's a lot of customers, but at least they haven't seen us yet.
Blow!
We can release some magic to replace the world.
Rest in it!
Everything you must. Here we go. Here it goes. We can handle that. Teach him. A customer has been spotted. 2 customers. Perhaps they'd like a booth?
Leave it to me! Hot! Open the door! Sucky!
Please allow me to be involved. I can help you.
To the ground!
Now you've done it.
First customer down, Master Yamato.
It's over. Level up! Yeah, that was educational.
Shall we proceed through? As your guide, I'll gladly... This looks to be one tough customer. What should... A full house today. They seem to be quite popular. Here we go.
Rest in peace.
Here we go.
Dedication to service. We've been through the store already. This looks to be one tough customer. There are two customers, but we have the element of surprise on our side.
Rest in peace.
Closing time is 9. A customer has been spotted. There are 4 customers. Let's see them quickly before they see us.
Run them through! Run them through!
Only one foe remains.
Here we go. Down. 1, 2.
Rest in pieces.
It's a customer. 4 customers. Make sure you don't get surrounded.
Give it to me! Split turn! Complete!
One customer served by Master Asaki. 2 customers remain. Let's not falter. Final mission served. I'd like to know
Mission done.
final customer.
Rest in peace.
I believe I just saw something sparkle from this direction. A customer. 2 customers. Perhaps they'd like a booth?
Answer the call. It's right down. 1, 2. Here we go. Long road ahead.
It's a customer. Please do it. 4 customers. Make sure you don't get surrounded.
Answer the call.
Give it to me!
Take this.
I believe I just saw something sparkle from this direction. looks to be one tough customer. There are 4 customers. Let's see them quickly before they see us. Release your delusion. It's a customer. Please do ensure. There are 2 customers, but we have the element of surprise on our side. I'd like to let you a call. Here we go. First customer down, Master Young.
As expected.
So many customers. Can we truly serve them all?
We're quite a ways in at this point. I can't imagine there's much farther to go.
You're not gonna want to let your guard down, though.
Sounds like you know what's waiting for us at the...
Yeah. The end and...
I wonder what's gotten into Yam.
I suspect he's still hiding something. I mean, is he really just an ordinary run...
Well, the hooded dude did call him the World Composer, which could have any number of nasty...
Yeah.
It's a door. Shall we enter it? The shop seems to sell all kinds of odds and ends. Shall we take a look? This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do?
Yeah!
We caught them by surprise, and there are only 2. You can do it! I'll cheer for you so I don't get I believe I just saw something sparkle from this direction. It's a save point. Perhaps we should make use of it.
There's our grand phantasm.
I didn't expect I'd have a foe of such grand scale lying in wait for me. Yet here you are, the devourer of heaven and earth.
Looks like a frog to me.
Yep, that's definitely it.
There is no quarter for you and your ilk here. No mercy. Return to the scriptures from whence you came!
It's just a... Ah!
Asahi!
You dare lay a hand on my dearest companion?
Yamato?
I still remember those halcyon days. And yet this is to be our reunion. Those days. That time. That place. And here I thought you'd been scattered to the 4 winds like so many ash. But perhaps this meeting of ours was foreordained. A folly of fate. Actualized by God himself. To finally be able to cross swords with you this way is like a long-forgotten dream. Were you lonely? Did you suffer? Worry no more, for everything will be all right now, because I am here. And I bring the end. Let us disappear together. Let's bury the hatchet deep within the blackest depths of our lost history!
Ugh.
Don't let the cringeworthiness of all this distract you, Asaki. We've got a fight inbound.
Come on, then. Show me the very contents of your burning heart! No one knows you better than I!
It's totally a blind!
Let us begin! With my nerves steeled and my soul ablaze! Beginning of the end! I choose you!
Only one customer. We can do this, everybody.
Round eight! Don't take breath! I still got more in me. Give me a little hit! Take breath!
Here we go!
Master Yamato, you've struck the enemy's weak point. Continue in turn. Very good. That's the enemy's weak.
Not now.
Around we go!
Mr. Ryu, you've discerned the enemy's weak point. Mr. Ryu, you've discerned the enemy's weak point.
Here we go!
I'd like to lend you a hand. Continue in turn. I'd like to lend you a hand.
Here we go!
Gotcha!
Answer the call. 1, 2, right? Here we go!
Cross you! Gotcha!
The opportunity is now!
Around we go!
Master Yamato, you've struck the enemy's weak point. Continue in turn. Here we go! It's time to dance with big pet.
Here we go! Tap right down! 1, 2, Here we go!
asking you because your health has fallen quite a bit. I'd like to lend you a hand now, if you'll let me. I'll cheer for you from here, so I don't get... Well, be careful, your health is getting low. You're all looking a bit down. Please, it's right. Master Yamato, you've struck the enemy's weak point. Continue in turn. Yamato, you need to be healed. Yamato is in critical condition. He needs to You're acting a little scared. Mistress Reading, you discern the enemy's weak point.
Rest in pieces. Nothing is impossible. Meters filled to burst.
Am I shimmering? Now I can do even better!
Seriously, Skillin', what's this do?
Did it! Didn't we? Maybe not.
Looks like this one won't go down so easily. Are you all still okay to fight?
Why? Why?
Yamato?
It's my fate to compose the world. But
I think I get what's going on.
What do you mean?
Yamato, you need to step on up to the plate, man. It's time to erase this. Unless, of course, you don't really want to erase it after all.
Wait, what are you...
All men have dark pasts. Every last one of us. It's a fact of life.
I don't...
We all have our own personal weapons and our own personal death blow technique.
Stop.
Our own personal demons and our own personal maps to guide us around them.
I said stop!
And our own personal stories as well.
Why won't you stop?
You have a story of your own to tell. You're the world composer, Yamato.
Asahi, mind sharing whatever it is you're talking about with the rest of the class?
The true form of this delusion is a fantasy world that sprang from the pages of Yamato's notebook. Or, more specifically, his death notebook, where he chronicles his dark, twisted, Chunin history. That ancient scar? That's the stuff he wants to forget, which is why it was reopened by his impulses of old.
Yamato, is this true?
Every word.
Yamato.
I know! I'm an idiot, and way too old to write nonsense like this, but...
So that's why you tried to destroy the delusion on your own. You created it, and you wanted to finish it yourself.
Wouldn't you? If all your Chunin crap was laid bare for the world to see?
Not to me, it's not.
Huh?
I'm 19 years old, and I still absolutely adore games, and judging by this ridiculously And that's why you can't bring yourself to destroy this delusion. There's a part of you that...
That's not true.
You don't need to hide your true self anymore, kid. And I'm not gonna take it away from you.
But then, what will happen?
No one has the right to deny someone else what...
Except us, of course.
What?
Oh no! Yamato's delusion!
Why?
The Freedom Fighters!
Why? Why are you here? Tell me! Why, Mizuki?
Yoo-hoo! What are you doing here?
Where the hell else would we be? It's our job to protect Aki. If there's a delusion to be fought, we're gonna be there fighting it.
Straight to the bank!
And it looks like this one's all over but the...
Assist.
Come on, you two, let's mosey. There's a job well done party just...
Woo! Party!
Now there's an idea. You get 20 points for that one.
Hello?
Oh, sorry, I'm good with anything.
That settles it then.
Freedom Fighters!
Wait!
What is it?
I don't have anything to say to you. But why not?
So, what's going on again exactly?
Search me.
At least the encroachment of the delusion has stopped,
Yeah, but I still remember every damn thing.
Asahi.
Well, look on the bright side. We've now eliminated every last delusion in
I don't know if it worked, though. Like,
1213.
Well, there goes that theory. Hey, Asahi?
Yeah.
That's... Anyway, now that the Chuny delusion is gone, we've crossed yet another chapter.
Doesn't exactly put a smile on my face, though.
Yamato.
Sorry, I need to go.
Asahi, wait!
The ancient scar has vanished. Just the way it should have. I mean, I didn't really have any reason to be embarrassed about it. According to the Neats, at least. Nobody has the right to deny me. So I should just take pride. We saved the world. We're heroes. This is our story. Even if it's lost to history, this nameless hero's still going to have his pride.
This should be where he was waiting for me all this time.
We're sorry, but this number is not...
Why the hell not?
Oh, my.
Huh?
You know, a contorted expression like that can shatter the
Who are you?
Where are my manners?
Akemi?
That's correct. I am Akibas.
Okay.
So, now that I've introduced, it's... But be aware that simply as an I. It's the name of my store. Or perhaps I should call it a members-only bar. Not a problem. We serve lunch as well. If you have troubles weighing you down, if you ever wish to talk, you'll always find perhaps there's a certain maid you've your eye on, or perhaps you'd be more interested.
What? You know him?
But of course. You see that pink delusion contractor cannon? That's the name of your man in pink.